Welcome to another episode of Route 66 Both Lanes. We're at Buck Adam in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So happy to be here with Mary Beth Babcock, who actually started this. And we have a story to tell. She has a story to tell about this fantastic place and how it came about. But before that, I want people to recognize that Mary Beth is one of the entrepreneurs that really helped revitalize the activity around Route 66. She's been a champion. She's a fabulous person and has a fabulous shop. So with that, we're going to turn it over to Mary Beth for a second. Give us some history about how you came here and the timeline about your activity.
Yes. So I'm excited to be here and talking with you. So I've been in retail for a long time and had a shop downtown on the old alignment of Route 66, 2006 to 16. I was in a little transition and I said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want to do retail, but something small."
Yes.
And 30 minutes later, this little 1950s Pemco gas station got posted on Facebook. I was like, that's it. A souvenir shop in a gas station on Route 66. So we opened in 2018. And here we are 6 years later. And I thought when we opened the shop, I said, well, I've got to come up with some sort of fun mascot. And I thought Space Cowboy would be fun.
Yes.
So then we said we need a name. So Buck is the cowboy side, Adam, A-T-O-M, the space, got a Space Cowboy. So here we are. And we just opened, I mean, it's 350 square feet. It's literally an old gas station. And so people said, how in the world are you going to have a store in here? I said, don't you worry about it.
Well, you've done a great job. Everything here is fabulous.
Thank
and I
you.
encourage people to go to your website because that is one of the most colorful websites. And across the product line, it's amazing.
Thank you.
I was just blown away when I saw it. And there's even some drone footage on that.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
So that's exciting.
Yes.
People,
Yes.
350 square feet doesn't touch it. It's huge.
Yeah. And that's what I love doing is working with, that's part of the love from what I do is working with all of the artists. And we counted one day, there's over 60 local artists represented in here.
Yes.
So I like to come up with the ideas, reach out to them. Hey, can you help me make this or that? So we've got these statues of Stella and Buck and t-shirts. So the guy that's helped brand this place, his name is Jamie Muehlhausen, and his company is called Fibersonic, and he's actually works with Tony Hawk in Vista, California.
Oh, wow.
But he's from Tulsa. So it's fun. Like I said, you know, you just never know. And I met him here in the store. I met Jamie, the artist, here in the shop. So that's been a cool relationship. And so, yeah, I love the whole branding side of things.
Well, Route 66 draws all sorts of colorful people and famous people.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And I see you have a registry, so you have a lot of people that come through the shop and sign your registry.
Yes.
And we encourage, and the viewers can see, there's traffic now.
Yeah, when you said that, we've had Jack White has come through, this guy Justin Scard with Random Land, Ben Folds. I mean, you've got so many people that you just never know who's going to pop in.
And they all kind of let their hair down and just relax and have a good time. And that's really the exciting thing about Route 66.
What it's all about.
It's all about that.
Yeah.
You know, no tuxedos. It's just straightforward, relax, and have a good time.
And adventure.
Yes.
Get out and adventure.
Tell us a little bit about your neighbors and how they came about and your interaction with them, because most of them here, you predate them.
Oh, well, there's been some people that have been here for a bit. Joseph Garrick, Fine Art Gallery.
Yeah.
I've got Lisa next door, Jenkins & Co. But like next door, when I opened it, was a full-on transmission shop. And since we opened, they sold it, and now there's 4 businesses in there, from retail to restaurants to, I mean, there's even a meditation center. So now there's more things for the travelers to actually go and experience. And that's what you want for these neighborhoods.
Right.
For it to be lively and active and people open, during open hours, like people so they can go in, check it out, and then taste the neon, the historic neon signs, the roadside attractions, the mom and pop diners, then the kitschy souvenir shop.
And those diners are all comfort food type places. They're great. Meadow Golden down here. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you've got the Wildflower Cafe
Yes,
right next to the historic Meadow Gold sign.
exactly.
That place gets on a wait, and they're so sweet in there. They're so nice, and the food is amazing.
The food is great.
Yes.
And I have to admit, I've eaten there several times.
Up to you.
Tell us about the bricks. We notice bricks around all of the features,
Yes.
and we want to talk about Mac.
Yep.
Gotta go Mac coming.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about that? Is he going to have some bricks as well?
He is not. So he was funded by one of the property owners in the neighborhood. So
Good.
he sees the importance. He sees what these guys do and how they help it's not just about me here. These giants, these attractions, they help all the businesses. And that's something, of course, that wasn't a plan, but I love that is what has happened. So yeah, Mac, the friendly lumberjack, he was made in the 60s, and he's an original. And he will be right down the street, right next to the historic Meadow Gold sign, soon.
Yes.
Probably when this comes out.
Yes. Timing is going to be perfect for that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, tell us about Buck, please, and how that came about.
Okay. So, Buck, I was like, okay, we're open. I need some sort of attraction, right? And so there's this guy, Joel Baker, with American Giants, and he is the guru of all giants. So I reached out to him, and he said, give me a call. So I called him up, and for him to take the time out of his day to talk to a complete stranger, I am forever grateful to him, and told him what I was doing. And we got into this great conversation, and he said, well, I've got a Phillips 66 muffler, man, that I could loan you. And I was like, wow, that makes perfect sense. Route 66, Phillips 66. And then in the middle of the conversation, he said, wait, you need your own of Buck. He said, let me introduce you to this guy, Mark Klein, with Enchanted Castle Studios, and the rest is history.
Yes, I noticed that byline out there on the sign by Buck about how that all, the people involved. That's fabulous. Fabulous.
So to come up with an idea, and that's what, I want more people along the route. You've got a great business. Put a fun attraction out. People love to take the photos with.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. And, it's something that not only draws, but it creates great memories.
Yes, yes.
And Route 66 is all about great memory.
Yes, the story.
Yes. I mean, whether you travel as a youngster or an oldster,
Yes.
there's something for everybody.
Exactly. And to do that, I was telling somebody that exact story the other day. My grandmother and grandfather, they were in Laverne, Oklahoma, and I loved to go out there because they had this giant pink elephant that was a water fountain. And its mouth was the water fountain. And I will never forget Grandma taking us out to that fun pink elephant. And it's just, it's ingrained in my brain. So making the memories, that is what it's all about.
That is what it's about. I've always said, Americana, fabric of America, the music,
Yes.
the road experience, the vistas, all of that really created what has become the fabric of Americana along Route 66.
Yes.
And you can't stop with one element. You got to take it all in.
Exactly. And that's another thing, a lot of times people might say, okay, I've got X amount of days to do it. And that's okay. Michael Wallace, he says, Route 66 takes a lifetime.
It does.
You can't just do it. But it's like, don't stress out when you're doing it. Kind of just try to relax and have fun.
That's the whole point.
Yes.
Absolutely. Relax, enjoy the experience. That's the memory you want to have.
Right. And
You don't want a hustle-bustle experience.
no.
And that's what all of the vendors and shop owners along here really provide. You go to any of them, and they're all relaxed, laid back, comfort. That's what you need to experience along Route 66. And don't push it.
Right.
Enjoy it. Just like these people are that are your customers.
Okay.
So,
Come do a concert while you're here. Who knows? And that's, while you're in the neighborhood and talking to the people, talking to the locals, that's where you get some of the best advice. Like, hey, what should I do while I'm here? Go eat down here. Go eat down at El Rancho Grande. Go have Ike's Chili down the way. Go have Wildflower Cafe. It's like, while you're here, soak it in.
and those other people are saying the same thing. come to Buck Adams.
Oh,
That's the beauty of Route 66 community.
yes, yes.
They promote each other. They promote everything along the route.
Yes.
And it's not an exclusive thing. It's an inclusive thing.
Exactly. And that's also like knowing so many different business owners, not just in Tulsa. We love sending people to Michael Jones at Gasoline Alley in Sepulpa. We love telling people, go see Ian down at the Santa Monica Pier, the end of Route 66. Make sure you get your certificate of authenticity.
Right.
You know, so knowing and meeting those people, it's like, make sure and, getting to tell people while you're here, go to Oakman, see the donkeys, There's so many fun things.
Well, we've talked about Buck. Tell me a little bit more about Stella.
Well, I thought, we've got a space cowboy. Why not a space cowgirl?
Right.
We need more girls. So the muffler men, there's over 250 of them all over the U.S. The Uniroyal gals, these girls, there's only about 18. And so we need more representation of the gals up and down. So now we have Stella, who we got to design, and she is a space cowgirl to help you realize your dreams, your wishes. She's got a ray gun and jetpack made by a local artist,
Right.
Josh Waddell, out in Bartlesville. And she was actually made by Mark Klein, Enchanted Castle Studios. She's got her fancy cowboy boots with our state's wildflower on them. So much detail. Her cuff, this is actual example of the cuff she has on and made by another local artist, Beverly was saying, of Genuine Oklahoma Souvenirs. So it's, again, fun to work with these local artists in addition to Mark.
Well, that's wonderful. Mary Beth, thank you so much. You're a blessing to Route 66.
Oh, thank you.
And it's been a blessing to others on Route 66, too. So you're a great influence. Keep up the good work. We're so proud to have you let us come to your shop today and
Thank you.
enjoy all of this. This is enjoyment.
Yeah, what it's all about, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.